the land of the self-oppressed and home of the sissies. If people had the mentality that they do today during World War II, we'd all be speaking German and marching the goose step. What exactly am I getting at here? Come on, baby. People are so afraid of being called something that they're not, that they're willing to concede their own beliefs. People are so afraid to use their voices that their voices are lost. People are so concerned about what others might think that they don't take the time to put out their thoughts. What does that amount to? It amounts to self-oppression and weakness. The typical definition of being a sissy. Are you prepared to let yourself be bullied into submission? Because for the most part, that's exactly what's going on right out in the open. Because some people are being loud and causing trouble and making a stink. Everybody just going along with it, thinking that it'll get better and they'll just leave them alone, when nothing could be further from the truth. The left has already demonstrated exactly what they want. And in case you haven't been paying attention, this is what they want. They want completely open borders with no checks and balances on who comes into this country. They want to defund the police department and law enforcement so that crime is easily committed and the people of this country are in more danger than they've ever been at any time in history, might I add. They want to put government in charge of your life and your property, and a whole host of other things that nobody's willing to say a damn thing about. If that isn't being bullied, I don't know what is. And only a sissy would give in to being bullied. Here's the reality of the situation. Ain't a damn thing going to improve or change if people aren't willing to use their voices. And if that doesn't work, eventually it'll have to move on to another level. But we're not at that level just yet. And in order to avoid that, the people have to come out of their shells. They have to be willing to voice what has been advertised to be an unpopular opinion, no matter what. Because there's way too much at stake not to. I understand the mentality. I used to be that way myself. Just leave me alone. I don't want no trouble. That's not going to happen in this case. It's only going to get worse. And until people are willing to wake the hell up and acknowledge that, we're going to continue this downhill slide no matter who is in the White House. Because it isn't up to any one individual or an administration, not in our system, contrary to what some people might think. It's up to the people. And when the people become complacent, you have things happen like are happening now. So, if you want your country to fall apart and have the trouble quite literally come to your door, like happened in St. Louis the other day, keep looking the other way. Keep saying the same old shit. Keep posting the same old things. And one day, you won't be able to talk about those things at all. Because those ideas, those philosophies, those principles will no longer be allowed. And that's where we're heading. And it isn't up to one man in the White House to fix it. That's our responsibility. And it always has been.